Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. Super Bowl Sunday, just about to be Groundhog Day, I suppose. That's technically Monday, but again, sun hasn't come up, so it to me is still Sunday night. That said, we just unboxed Samus. Kind of held off on her. Someone that I did not hold off on, someone that I pre-ordered, is pretty much, in my opinion, hands down the absolute best amiibo to date, and that is Bowser. This guy's got some serious heft to him, especially after someone lightweight like Samus. But Bowser is just an epic amiibo. If there's one that you pick up, I would recommend you do this one. It's the best detailed, in my opinion, and I've not even taken him out of his packaging just yet. Pre-ordered him $12.99. I picked him up at GameStop. I think they called me Wednesday. I went in on my birthday when I was off work, picked him up, and I've been waiting to unbox him ever since. Now, the cool thing here, obviously, he's got some functionality in Brawl, but the future is wide open in terms of what they may do with future Mario releases. So very excited about that, and I will probably be picking up the other version as well. So here on the back side, again, right there with the Mario figure, that is your NFC pad, so keep that in mind. Coming down, you've got Bowser taking down Mario right there in Super Smash Bros. Again, I use Brawl. It's habit right there. So you know, whether I say Super Smash Bros. Or Brawl, I am referring to the Wii U installments. Again, my apologies. Old habits die hard. But I don't know. I know Target, they got their Wave 3 stuff out today, which their main draw is Rosalina. They advertised in their circular Bowser and Toon Link. Toys R Us, actually, on, what day was it? Maybe this past weekend, I think they kind of got them before everyone else type situation again. So keep that in mind. He should be pretty much everywhere. And if you want him, I would pick him up. Obviously, if you're a fan of the Mario series, I don't care if you don't care about Brawl. This is just an awesome Bowser figure to have. Add it to the collection with your Bowser chess piece. Any other figures you've acquired throughout the years. It is just an awesome amiibo. Now right there, that is a foil tape. That's why you can't leave him in the packaging and have him function. Nintendo has put that there, so you've got to open him up. If you want to keep him in the packaging and still retain functionality, just open it carefully, pull the tape off, and you're home free as you reassemble it. But I want this bad boy out. He is, like I said, the best looking amiibo I have ever seen. So that's an interesting way. We'll do Bowser differently. He came out quite nicely. Ordinarily, I suggest that you break it down at that 45 right there, but Bowser is special. So this is just awesome. This is larger than the Bowser chess piece. That to me is actually one of the best standalone Bowser figures I've seen, and I have quite a few. My nephew, we've gotten him, I don't even know how many. I was trying to see if I had one handy here. I do not seem to have one I can see, but this one is awesome. There's actually something I'm wanting to do with a second Bowser, and I think I'm going to do it. I can't tell you what it is just yet, but I think you will enjoy it. Coming around, facial detail, fantastic. The detail on the armbands, pretty much exactly what you'd expect from Bowser. He's got the menacing look, the hair. It's just, this is, like I said, this is, in my opinion, hands down the best amiibo to date. I am a huge fan of Bowser. I'm a huge fan of this one. Great memories with Bowser going back all the way to Super Mario. Actually, prior to that, but Super Mario World is really where I was like, wow, this Bowser guy is awesome. And I've maintained that mentality. So the tail has great detail. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, the lines are kind of predictable, but there is that scale. So very, very cool. It's kind of a textured line here. It's more of like the grid pattern on the arms and the legs. But the tail itself, it almost has, it's a realistic, wrinkling or texturing, if you will. Obviously the round base, you got the gold, the smash icon. Foot is off there. You've got the insole area, a little bit more padded in a different texture as you would expect, kind of soft and vulnerable. And of course, the only way to really beat Bowser is to grab him by the tail. But that said, right here, or get him to fall through bricks, or break a bridge, whatever it may be. But we'll give him more credit than that. Great detail on the hands. The paint, I've got two of these actually, and I noticed that each one kind of has different detail on the fingers. You can see there's a little area that should be painted there. I think the one I opened, it's kind of got like a line in that finger. You can almost see like some grayscale right up the middle there. Minor details, but it's interesting because then the other figure doesn't have that. But it is what it is. This is, in all honesty, the greatest Amiibo I have seen to date. Of the ones I don't have that are pre-ordered, I don't think anyone's going to top this. He will probably remain my number one for quite some time. Some of the pre-ordered ones I've got may impress me. Maybe better than expected or anticipated, but I think he is going to reign supreme for quite some time in terms of the aesthetic value. So once I pick up a few more of these and kind of get my set complete with what we currently know, I'll probably do some little rankings for you. But detail is fantastic. The shell, it's got a really... It's that bright and playful green. I don't know quite how to describe it. It's classic Bowser green on the shell, but it pops. It's a very vibrant green. It's not like an emerald. It's not a sublime. It's not an acid. It's just kind of like a classic royal green. It's got some pop to it. It looks like a little bit of metal flake in there, like a really lustrous clear. Might be on it or something. The symmetry on the spikes is actually really, really nice. This is something, if you don't do it right, it's going to look really bad to anyone being analytical, and it actually looks perfect. This is the most fantastic Amiibo I have seen to date, and I can't wait to do some things with him. I think I'm going to go Mario first. He'll probably be my level 50 Luigi. I think Bowser's going to outpace a lot of the others once I start leveling them up. So pretty excited about that. And the only thing that would be better is if we had a Waluigi Amiibo. That would be the holy grail. But as is, this guy is fantastic. If you're at all into the Amiibo, if you are a fan of the Mario series, if you're a big fan of villains, this is the Amiibo to pick up. Based on what we've seen, Mario, I've never not seen him available. I've never not seen Peach available. Luigi, now that he's stocked, there at the beginning he was very hard to come by. Now he's been everywhere I've gone recently. Yoshi, I don't think I've ever had a hard time finding him. But I don't know what they're going to do with Bowser. I would hope that they would treat him the same as those characters, kind of keep him mainstream, front and center, and then kind of fan through, some of the lesser characters who would have, less opportunity to be utilized in future franchises, if you will, or titles, I should say. So I'm hoping that he sticks around. But as always, if you want to pick him up instead of waiting, go ahead and do it now. I mean, if you catch a sale in 3 weeks, you might save $1 or $2. You'd have to buy several in most cases. But my advice, pick him up now, $12.99. The cool thing about this pre-order is I didn't have the price tag. So you've got full access to the artwork. You can see his name there. I guess that's worth showcasing. And then in contrast, since I bought the Samus one in store, you got that stupid price tag there, which just kind of ruins the packaging, particularly if you're a collector who's buying it to keep it sealed. So keep that in mind. But that said, $12.99, pre-ordered mine from GameStop. It came in Wednesday. I picked it up on my birthday, and I have to say the Bowser Amiibo made a great present from myself to myself, I suppose. So that said, thanks so much for watching. Again, this is, to date, the best Amiibo I have personally ever had in my hands. So if you're interested, pick him up now. Do yourself a favor and save the headache, hassle, and money that would come if you had to resort to picking him up online. But that said, thanks for watching. Obviously, don't know when the rest of my pre-ordered Wave 3 stuff comes in. As soon as I get it, I'll get it unboxed for you. So if you enjoy seeing the Amiibos in detail before you maybe pull the trigger and make the purchase, make sure you are subscribed here on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter. I will chronicle some of my purchases. I'll be sure to tweet out when my pre-orders come in. Again, probably closer than most of you to the distribution center, so I kind of get them a little bit quicker than, say, those of you in like the coastal states or something. So you can kind of see what you got to look forward to. But like I said, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. You can also follow me on Twitch. My nephew and I live stream quite a bit of Super Smash Bros. And like I said, I think Bowser is probably going to be the third character I max out. So stay tuned for that. I cannot wait to see what they might do with him in the future. Obviously, we've got Mario Party 10. But what interests me the most is the unknown, that next big Mario installment on the Wii U. I am very, very excited to see if they don't maybe tie in some really cool Amiibo functionality. So the way they're selling, I think they should be very encouraged to do just that. So lots of opportunity. This is a lot longer of a video than I'll probably do for the other Amiibo. But again, in conclusion, Bowser's Amiibo, best I have seen. I fully endorse it and highly recommend it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And for myself and Bowser, we will catch you back here next time.